Hey guys, so this is for those of you who believe in law of attraction or manifestation. You know who you are, but not only you. This is also for you if you're more, let's say, rationally minded and you don't believe in things appearing out of thin air. You believe in putting in the work and all that kind of stuff. Regardless, this applies to you because I see a lot of people who have these major goals, like something that they're dead set on, whether it's getting a particular position, whether it's manifesting that dream home or that particular sum of money into your bank account, that particular salary, whatever it is that they're dead set on getting. I see a lot of people journaling about it. They do their affirmations, they focus on it, they try to feel the vibration, all this kind of stuff. And then the opportunity actually appears in front of them, like the opportunity to finally get what they want. And they will say, no, 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 I am working on manifesting, so I'm not going to take the opportunity. And I think it sounds silly when I say it like that, but I think a lot of the time there's some kind of self-sabotaging that occurs, and let's say that the manifestation doesn't always appear exactly in the moment. It might not look exactly like you thought it would look, but then a little bit later, once you take the opportunity, you realize, oh my God, this is exactly what I wanted. This is exactly what I was asking for. And I have an example of this actually. I had a client and this happens quite often with some of my clients, but I had a client, actually he wasn't into manifestation at all. He was very, very rationally minded, but he was working really, really hard on getting this international position, and he was so dead set on it. And then when he got the job offer, he started to say, no, 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 this isn't quite right. I think it's too good to be true. You know, he just had all these weird excuses about why it wasn't the right opportunity. And it was exactly what he had been working towards. And then, of course, you know, I reminded him that, remember, this is exactly what you want. And he was like, oh yeah, true. And then he took the opportunity, and of course, then it was like dream come true, and wow, I'm really here. But I think it was just that initial, like, too good to be true, this can't really be happening to me. So that's really what law of attraction and manifestation is supposed to help with. It's that belief that something is possible for you. And for whatever reason, I think a lot of people, they're working very hard on being in the vibration and all this kind of thing, but then when the opportunity is right in front of them, it's like the doubts set in and they still don't notice the opportunity, and then they miss it. And I meet people who have been years into this stuff, and they're not really much further along their journey than when they started getting into the manifesting stuff. Or they'll say, oh yeah, of course I've manifested a pair of socks, or I've manifested, I don't know, some little things, but nothing like truly big and significant. A lot of the time it's just because they haven't started truly believing 100% that thing is possible for them, and they're just they're kind of expecting it to just appear in full form already, and for it to be a kind of a magic pill, or for it to just kind of appear in front of them. And it's not like that, you know. It's going to take some steps, it's going to take some work. So when you see towards what it is that you want, and then when it happens, there is this kind of clicking that, oh wow, this is really happening right now, right? And then when you look back, it's like, oh my God, that I never would have believed that would have been possible for me. Like the same client, like once he was in the job, he just took a pause to see where he was, and he went, you know, it does feel good to be true. Like I can't even believe 8 weeks ago, I never ever would have imagined that I would be here in my international career, doing the work that I'm doing with these people. Like, I know I joined your program, Dahlia, and I know that I joined it to get to this goal, but still, I never would have believed that this was really possible. So I think a lot of it is that belief element, but it really, really takes believing that something is possible for you at that deeper level, and not just expecting it to appear in front of you and for it to have no fear, to have no doubt. Because I think that fear and that doubt, even when that big thing you want is right in front of you, or even when that thing that's going to lead you to what you want is right in front of you, I think there's still that fear and doubt that can stop you from actually jumping up and taking it. So there you go. I'd love to know below, do you believe in law of attraction, manifestation? It's become really, really trendy over the last years. Not to say it didn't, you know, the concept didn't exist before, but I see more and more people getting really into it. So I'm curious, let me know below. Have you tried it? Does it work for you? What have you manifested? Or do you totally not believe it? And and you consider yourself more rationally minded, would love to know where you stand on this debate, and I'll see you guys in the next video.